So, channel partnering, the joint effort of all channel members to create a supply chain that serves customers and creates a competitive advantage. There are four types of channel partnering, and this includes arm's length relationship. The benefits of arm length relationship is that it fulfills a one-time or unique need. The hazard, parties unable to develop a relationship, hence low trust levels. In a cooperative relationship, this is a long-term commitment and is considered the happy medium. However, the hazard is that some parties may need more relationship definitions, as in, you really have to set the rules of this particular partnership. Integrated relationship basically means the terms of agreement, the way we do business, the way we work together, the boundaries of where my business ends and your business begins are clearly defined. However, the hazard is that it requires a high capital investment, meaning we really need to put the time and money to establish this and set this up the right way. And any failure could affect every channel member. And the last one, co-opetition partnership. This mixes elements of cooperation as well as competition. Cooperation allowing us to work together, yet competition pushing us for improvements and efficiency and potentially better ways of doing things. However, the hazard has got to be the competition between the different partners. In a broad context, conflict may not be bad. If traditional members refuse to keep pace with the times, removing an outdated intermediary may reduce cost for the entire channel. The types of social influence to consider are channel power, channel control, as well as channel leader. So to begin with, the distribution channel power, the capacity of a particular marketing channel member to control or influence the behavior of other channel members. Channel control, a situation that occurs when one marketing channel member intentionally affects another member's behavior. And channel leader, one member of a marketing channel who exercises authority and power over the activities of other members. Think about it in terms of your life. There are a group of people who influence what you do, how you do, even sometimes when you do, and the results of whatever it is that you're doing. The influence that people have in your life is based on power. People that have more power than you could potentially have more influence over what it is that you end up doing. The same way, when we're looking at distribution channels, we have to consider amongst all the intermediaries who has the power, the control, and who the leader really is. Is it us? Is it our agent or broker who refuses to work with certain other people? Or is it the retailer who says, I refuse to stock your product? And this is where conflict comes in. So, channel conflict, a clash of goals and methods between distribution channel members. There can be horizontal conflict. This occurs when channels members on the same level disagree or are at conflict with each other. But you can also have vertical conflict, and this occurs when distribution channel members at different levels conflict. For example, imagine we are the producer and we're trying to work with distributors who are then going to work with retailers. Now, we probably get along really well with our distributor, but our distributors don't get along so well with the retailers, or vice versa. Maybe our retailer has got to the point where they're big enough to come deal directly with us, and this is causing conflict amongst our distributors and retailers. That's an example of vertical conflict. In terms of horizontal conflict, imagine we as a business, we have several distributors of our product for the same market. Now, if our distributors are complaining that we are favoring one distributor over another, this is an example of horizontal conflict. Conflict within a channel can be either horizontal or vertical, and though conflicts can appear to be bad, it may also provide us with opportunities to find better ways of doing things. But remember, like most things in business, it really is a relationship. So you want to make sure that any decision you make is backed up with sound reasoning for change. Supply chain is the connected chain of all business entities, both internal and external, to the company that perform or support the logistic function. If we're looking at external, we're considering the companies that come pick up our products for deliveries to other companies, like the freight forwarding services, perhaps companies like Linfox or Star Trek or Toll. If we're looking at internal, this would be all the people inside of our business involved in supporting the logistics function. Supply chain management coordinates and integrates all activities performed by supply chain members from source to consumption, resulting in enhanced customer as well as economic value. Some benefits of supply chain management includes lower inventory, transportation, warehousing, and packaging cost, greater supply chain flexibility, improved customer service, higher revenue, as well as increased performance and profitability. Basically, in supply chain management, you're looking at the entire process and working out better ways of doing it, and thereby improving or increasing performance as well as profitability. Supply chain agility, an operational strategy focused on inducing inventory speed and operational flexibility simultaneously in the supply chain. Basically, it's looking at doing things better, quicker, faster, without compromising on the safety and security side of things. For example, looking at getting rid of any activities that are not essential or required to get or complete a task, and thereby reducing the number of steps to complete that task, and hence improving efficiency. In a world-class supply chain, the customer may not know where the business activities of one firm or business unit ends and where those of another begins. All the participating firms, intermediaries, and business units appear to be reading from the same script, as in it's a flawless service from beginning to the end. Imagine or think about the last time you bought something from the online world. Maybe you ordered Uber Eats recently, or perhaps an Amazon package. From the moment you jumped onto their website, to clicking on the buy, to the moment the product arrived to you, the idea is to make it feel as seamless, as efficient, as easy as possible, so it looks like all the different groups of people that have interacted to get your product to you, it's almost like they work for the same company. It's seamless, it's smooth. Supply chain integration. This occurs when multiple organizations or their functions in a supply chain coordinate their activities and processes so that they are seamlessly linked to one another in an effort to satisfy the customer. Demand-supply integration. This is a supply chain operational philosophy focused on integration that's supply management and demand-generating functions of an organization. Integrated supply chains have a set of rules, policies, and procedures that dictate how organizations will work together and that specify how conflicts among supply chain partners will be resolved. The idea is creating structure around the process to ensure that you, the end user or consumer or customer, get the best seamless service possible.